Gotta get up. Gotta get up early, nigga. Any nigga get up past 2 o'clock is not. It's not. He got no money on his mind. Always remember that. Any nigga who get up past 2 o'clock. If you get up past 2 o'clock every day, you 12, 13. By the time you 21, you ain't gonna be shit.
Shit, he really need motherfucking 10.
If you get up past 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock every day, by the time you 22, nephew, you ain't gonna be shit. Listen to me. I'm telling you.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. club. What up, Blaze?
What's good? It's your boy, The Real Chief A1, who is The Real Chief TV on YouTube. Shout out to Bad Boy Blaze and the whole 5 a.m. club. Waking up and getting your mind right to start your day. Shout out to yourselves.
Yo, what up? It's DJ Cy Mill. You're now tuned into the 5 a.m. club. Shout out yourself. What up, Blaze?
Let's see. 4:59. Shit, looks like you're right on time for the 5 a.m. club. Come for the positivity. Stay for the game. Shout out, Blaze.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. This is the place and the space for us to be who we are and do what we do. After all, we're 5 a.m.ers. Yeah, no. Good morning, Honey C. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club, Barry Beige. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club, Savory Dave, Old City Kane, and Jeff. Welcome. Top of the morning, man. How y'all feeling this Monday morning? We're Stumbling 4-5 in the building. How y'all feeling this morning, man? It's a good morning. Every morning is a good morning when we're here. And we are here. Hell yeah, man. Anybody, anything exciting going on over the weekend? Miss Nina Pooh, good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the 5 a.m. club. Sad Fish. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, man. Anybody got any exciting news over the weekend? Anything cool happen? Anything dope take place? Be sure to share it. We'd love to hear about it. What did I do this weekend? It was a pretty relaxed weekend for me. Jeff, well, yeah. My wife's baby shower was a success. That's very interesting the way you word that. My wife's baby shower. I was watching some videos yesterday, and this woman says, my husband took my daughter on her first date, and instantly I'm thinking, okay, it's your husband. Then she says, my daughter. So I'm like, is he the stepfather? Is he not the father? You know, why did she say my daughter? Then I'm thinking in our culture, you know what I'm saying? We always say my. I still to this day, I'm like, you know, if I talk to my brother, I say, hey, my mama said call her. Not our mama, my mama. So that's funny. Jess said my wife's baby shower. Yeah, so it sounds like, you know, like it could be somebody else's baby. Obviously it's not, you know what I mean? But that's funny. Congratulations on that too, man. Yeah, I did see that over the weekend. That was pretty dope, man. You know, I love to see good stuff like that happen, man. You know, you looked happy, she looked happy. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, especially in our culture, man. We grew up, you know, people talking that Playboy shit to us, man, that the more women you got, the cooler you are, and blah, blah, blah. You know, if you find somebody special, and that's not the knock. If you need two or three works for you, that's dope. You know, the goal for me is as long as it works, you know. So, yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Old City Kane, top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. It's about her and the baby, the joining the families. Is on I and Me. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, Yeah, I dig that. That's dope. That's dope. City Dave. Will, man, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday for sure. Man, what'd you do? Was it anything cool going on? Well, 4-5 out here celebrating birthdays and whatnot, man. You having fun? Having fun without us? Flip Lids in the building. Good morning. Welcome to the club. Yeah, man. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope, man. I'm excited about today. I'm excited about every day, you know. I figured I want to add this segment, you know, to our morning program, you know, since we all into it, man. If y'all happen to capture anything positive or super dope and inspirational to share, you know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate. Shoot that to me, man. Anytime. I was going to say the night before, but anytime y'all send it out, cue it up. And, you know, we're going to be checking stuff like that out, man. Because sometimes I think about when I get up in the morning, or not when I get up necessarily, when I get out. When I get out in the morning, I see things like a beautiful sky or beautiful weather, or you know, if I see anything beautiful to me, if I see a father drop his daughter off and kiss her and tell her he love her, and you know that stuff right there kind of really does something for my day. It really does something for my mood, you know, my mode, and I like that. So, you know, outside of us just being who we are and sharing what we share, you know, if there's anything extra, you know, that we can add to one another, I think that's pretty dope. SMH shaking my head. Got a new member. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, the gram was good. Shoot it to the gram. Yeah, send it to my DM. We get to it. Hey, damn, where's I'm about to call him up right now, man. I know we're missing somebody. JD, I know we had a problem Friday. I was trying to block this spammer, and I blocked JD. Let's hope I didn't figure out how to undo it, but yeah, JD is a real player. That's a real member of our team here, so I want to make sure I reach out to him personally, just in case he ain't here trying to get on, and we can't get him. So y'all, I'm sure y'all don't mind, man. Y'all all know what time it is. Let's get JD a straight shot.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, okay. I just can't.
Yeah, I'm tapped in. It's making me look like I'm in there, but I guess you can't see my stuff. So, but I'm all the way in.
Yeah, okay. I want to make sure because you know I see you all the time, and I don't see nothing. I did that goofy blocking shit the other day and accidentally got you.
Work.
Yeah.
I learned about it, man. Say keep it rolling. I'm right here with you. I probably hop on your Instagram. That way I could tap in.
Okay. I figured it out today too, man. All right, cool. You here?
Yes, sir.
In a minute. Yeah, man. Shout out to JD, man. Fort Worth, Texas, in the building. Yeah, I think I got to figure it out still because we're supposed to have JD right here with us. SMH shaking my head says, how do we send it to the gram? Yeah, you follow me on Instagram and you send it in the DM. Let's see, in case you let me put it down here. As a matter of fact, I was finna type in my Instagram, but we ain't gotta go through that. We finna drop some motivational content right here before we get started. While we sliding in here, man, we got our weekly goal leaders. As a matter of fact, before I get into this 45-second video, I want y'all to be let's get our weekly goals out there. It's Monday. Y'all know what time it is. Monday, man. We got to get our weekly goals in. You know, make it something like not too light that you breeze through it, but not super heavy where it's overwhelming. Just something we're gonna knock out, you know, slowly but surely, 1 week at a time. For anybody new here, this is Mondays. This is what we do Mondays. It's Bad Boy Blaze, BLZ, BLZ on Instagram, and just BLZ if you're cool. Mondays here at the 5 a.m. Club, we go over our weekly goals here. You have to be here at least a week straight or a name that we see and recognize. That don't mean you can't participate, but that doesn't mean I'm not taking the time to jot it down and go over it. You know, I don't want to write or jot nobody's stuff down and they're here 1 day, 2 days, and, you know, we're looking to see how they're doing and we ain't seen them in a week, 2 weeks, and so on and so forth. So y'all know what time it is with that. But yeah, let's get our weekly goals together. And man, right now we're going to hear from our weekly goal leader thus far. Y'all check this out.
From the depths of the sea, back to the block, Snoop Doggy Dogg, funky at the doc went solo on their ass, but it's still the same. Long Beach is the spot where I serve my cane. Follow me, but don't lose your grip. 9 tris ain't the years there for me to fuck up shit. So I ain't holding nothing back, and motherfucker, I got 5 on the 20 sack. It's like that, and as a matter of fact.
If anybody's acting like you can't do or like you're on some bullshit, fuck them. 5 a.m., baby.
Baby, man. Man, we know you got all good grades, man. Overachiever, man. That's dope. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's very motivational, inspirational. So I got Barry so far 3 workouts, 2 hours on his IT program. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I like self-education stuff, courses, personal stuff, and you know what I mean? That's pretty dope. Honey C says 2 projects I want to start and finish at least one of them. Okay, we'll put finish 1 project at least. And then we'll check on see if you happen to knock out both of them. If not, it's all good. 1 is more than enough if that is the goal. Jeff, got to start working off this pregnancy weight. Definitely, man. I think that do be true, man. They say the man pick it up too. Yeah, man. You know, you just right there enjoying it with the wife too. Her. Looking fatty, about to look. Yeah, I can dig it. And that's always the best way to do stuff together. Yeah, when you stick together, man, you stick together. Pregnancy weight. All right. Yeah, man, Barry, be on it, man. I don't know if I should this word of the day. If something is not going to affect you in the next five years, you should not spend more than 5 minutes on it. Being upset, that's my goal. I like that. Say every day. We're gonna short that by anger management. Yeah, if it don't affect you in the next 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes on it. That's a good way to manage. Yeah, anger is a good word because, like you said, upset. Management. Yeah. I agree too. Said it's dope. Matter of fact, let me highlight that before I get to. There we go. Barry. Look like a light-skinned Brandon Tony from Craig Facts. Barry Badge, hardest working guy in showbiz. You better believe it. Dave. Miss Nina Poole, my goal is to apply for 2 grants this week for my business. All right. I think we seen you 3-4 times last week, Miss Nina Poole. I think we can count on you as a 5 a.m. member. We're going to jot that down. 2 grants for her business. And let us know how that grant thing go too, because one of our members here, was that Will? I got it on my other note sheet. Somebody else is doing grants too, so maybe we'll set a day and talk business. 2 grants for the week. 2 grants for business. Barry, you the man. Better believe it. Jeff said his club has taught me to be a better listener. Thank y'all for that, man. That's good stuff, man. I'm sure that wife appreciated it, man, because that's one of the best tools you can use when it comes to a woman, man. They really like to feel heard and be seen, and not just visually seen, but really acknowledged, you know, by the man of their choice. So it's good stuff. Old City said, started my goals off slow with 50 push-ups and 50 sit-ups 3 times a week. That's good stuff. Slow my ass, man. That's good stuff. Yeah. 50 push-ups. Yeah, when I had started getting back into my push-up game, well, I guess I did start at 50. I said I wanted to do 100, man, but yeah, man, get a little challenging, but break it up however you got to break it up. 50 sit-ups. Yeah, break it up how you got to break it up, man. You know, sets of 10, sets of 5, whatever. Remember, the goal is just to accomplish it. So, yeah, that's how I approach those City, man. I really wanted to dive right back on it, but you know, got to start somewhere. Miss Walker, good morning. Good morning, Miss Walker. Ms. Walker, we've certainly seen you enough here. You know, if you have any weekly goals you'd like to, you know, put out there, I don't mind taking it down. I see you regularly enough. Yeah, we do weekly goals every Monday, Friday. Friday, we check in and see how we did with it. You know, everybody doesn't always succeed, but we always give it our best shot. That's what it's about for us here. We'll stun one. Let's see. My goal is to get the ball rolling so I can get on my school's track team. Yeah. Yeah, man. That track is some stuff right there. You get so many benefits from that. School track team. All right. Every day, that what I'm playing with you, my family, yeah. Man, this is dope. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. This weekend was quick. I'll tell you that much. It was went by pretty fast. I got a few things done. I haven't had very much time to tinker and play around with cars in a minute since I've been so busy with this entertainment and shooting these shows and my podcast. And so this weekend I did a brake job, and which is not the biggest deal in the world, but it felt really good. You know, it was just crazy how good I felt that I'd done something so little. You know, I gave myself an hour worth of time. I knocked this out in an hour. I know I'm usually do this in half that time, but you know what I mean? I'm going to take my time. I'm going to slide into it. And yeah, it really didn't take more than that 30 minutes. So that was really awesome. Felt pretty good. And it reminded me that I got to incorporate my car biz, you know, into my life period. You know, I'm going to really put something together in terms of, you know, my entertainment too. I'm gonna tighten my garage up, and I'm gonna outfit that thing with some dope cameras and whatnot. And yeah, that's one of my bigger goals. I ain't gonna be able to accomplish that in a week. That's gonna be one of my bigger goals. I want to be able to bring that to y'all. I want to be able to bring y'all in the garage with me And you know, who knows? Y'all might have some stuff y'all working on or need help with. You know, and we just tighten each other up. We look out for each other right here. You know what I'm saying? Every man here for sure should know how to, I don't know, change tires, rotate tires, oil changes, brake jobs, fluid checks, basic stuff. You know, everybody doesn't have to be a mechanic, but as men, you know, the men here for sure, you know, we should definitely have the basics. So if any of you guys don't have those basic things, then this is, you know, we surely gonna tap in with each other and get that tight, because, you know, it just should be a part of our program. Who's the Real Chief TV? Top of the morning. Welcome to the club. It's not too late to get your weekly goal, and if you'd like, get going. So yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Make sure I get everything if I move too fast. Sharon Kelly said I used to change my oil all the time, but became harder to turn back. In old oil. You could always dump your, I don't know where you at, but whatever your local auto store is, yeah, you could always drop it there. It would be dope to have an annual car show with some of your classics and some of the fans, and some of your entertainment partners' vehicles too. Yeah, that would be dope. Maybe I should put something like that together, where maybe it's not 100 cars, but 15, 20 of us just pull out our, you know, our whips, man, some pieces. That'd be pretty smooth. Dealing with my wife, I had to learn how not to be lazy with things like mechanics. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You want to have the basics down. You know what I'm saying? Women are generally reasonable. They don't expect you to be, you know what I mean, a master tech when you've really been doing something else all your life. But the basics for sure. The basics for sure. You know what I mean? Ebony, good morning. Good morning, Ebony. I don't know if you were here last Monday, Ebony, but Mondays we do weekly goals. So if you got any weekly goals you want to put out there, you know, you're certainly a real member here. So what I do is normally I jot them down, and we kind of just hold each other accountable to that at the end of the week, Fridays. And again, it's not to, you know, if you don't accomplish, you don't accomplish it, because a lot of times some people don't. We do got one super achiever, Brave Badge. He knocks his out regularly, and he kind of keep us motivated to stay on top of ours. So if you want to get your weekly goal in, certainly do so at this time. And before we start rolling forward, where we at? Man, we're 24 after the hour. We're going to get to it. You see, Dave, last time I put in the oil in the car, I put 12 quarts in my car. 12 quarts? You're driving a semi? So every day, he said, man, I had to start somewhere. Huh? Yeah, I hear you, man. So yeah, I think that'll be dope. You know what I mean? If anybody don't know it, you know, maybe I'll do a video strictly about that and post that. My recurring weekly goals: keep pushing out weekly content, exercise 3 days a week, finish last piece of studio, and half a gallon of water a day. There you go. Chief 81. Yeah, man. More content. Yeah, that's dope. So we're gonna start off today. We're gonna get right into it. I got you there, Real Chief. We're gonna start off today with I don't know where I'm gonna put this in the middle, the end, or whatever, but today we're starting off with it. On our good friends over at All Things Good. You know, anything positive, it's all, you know, we all about that. So, you know, every day I want to be able to post something or show a video or something of something just complete positive, something, you know what I'm saying? The kind of thing that just bring a smile to your face or warm tears to your eyes. You know what I mean? You know, it's not the sad tears, just exciting tears, if any tears at all. But let's get to it. Let's drop today's positive video. Matter of fact, before we get into it, let me give y'all a brief before we dive into it, so y'all know what we're doing or what it is. Real Chief TV, yeah, he on YouTube and Instagram. Real Chief TV, put down your gram, man, for anybody who's not following you, and also give them a tag to your YouTube. And if you don't happen to catch it here, you know, he drops one. He's one of the guys who do a drop in the beginning of the show. So him, Barry Beige, Jeff. So I put all their stuff there in case anybody miss it. You can always go back and watch any of our videos, and yeah, y'all are catching. But yeah, Real Chief, put that down there, man. Make sure people can follow you, and I'll put it on the screen once you get it there. But this video that I'm about to drop, man, is of a young girl who lost her mother at an early age. You know, she lost her mother at an early age. JD, there we go. A young girl lost her mother at an early age, and she was very, you know, I think she was around 7, and concerned about her mother not ever being able to meet her future boyfriend. Obviously, she wasn't having a boyfriend at 7 years old. But, you know, that's obviously something that crossed her mind. This is a young girl concerned about her mother passing and not ever being able to meet her future boyfriend. But anyway, life goes on, and, you know, she has to do what she got to do. She got to continue to live, you know, even in tragedy. And it turns out, that's how crazy this is, y'all. It turns out that, you know, through conversation with her and her boyfriend, her mother was a school teacher. I'm getting chills right now thinking about this, man. That's how exciting this was to me. Her mother was a school teacher. So her and her boyfriend, her now boyfriend, you know, through talking and conversation, she finds out that her mother was actually her boyfriend's kindergarten school teacher. How dope was that, man? You know what I'm saying? I thought that was one of the most inspirational things I've ever seen or heard in my life. You know, this girl lost her mother pretty early. That's got to be one of the toughest things in the world, you know, to lose a loved one, but somebody as close as a mother, or, you know, yeah, that's got to be tough. And then to think that she'll never get to meet my boyfriend. At some point she's going to have kids, and she already got to accept that. But to realize that her mother was actually her boyfriend's kindergarten teacher, man, I thought that was really dope. I thought that was really exciting. So, yeah, let's get into it.
And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me soon.
Man, was that dope or what? JD want to get rid of John. Yeah, hold on. As a matter of fact, we got to run that back one more time, man. That was fairly quick, but, you know, I want y'all to really catch that, man, and the excitement in her face. The excitement, I'm excited about that. That was really dope.
And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me soon. And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me soon.
Yeah, man, I thought that was pretty cool, man. You know, so that's a segment we definitely want to add to the program here, man. Just anything that's super exciting, anything that's super motivational and uplifting. Yeah, it's gonna be yeah. We spent 30 minutes getting together with each other. Yeah. More context. Yeah. No, I went through what you just dope. Missed it. All right, man. So did we get any more birthdays this week? Any special announcements other than Jeff and the baby shower? Him and his wife. We got weekly goals down. If there are any birthdays or any other special announcements, you know, this is a good time get them on out. She look just like her mom. Yeah. Hate to keep harping on my wife, but her mom is a twin. Oh, no, you're not harping on your wife at all. That's the most, that's the closest person, in the world to you, next to your kids. So, yeah, that's real tough. Yeah, man. So you got all kind of blessings going on there, man. Wife, mom's a twin. You might possibly have some twins. Yeah, those are definitely special occasions, special situations. Yeah, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Yeah, getting down to the nitty gritty though, man. The former VP of HR at Microsoft, dude by the name of Chris Williams. He also does podcasting too, and so I had a privilege of meeting a couple of his team members and whatnot, and they're pretty dope people. But former VP of HR at Microsoft says that there are 3 types of employment that are at risk, and there are 2 types that are most safe. I thought that was pretty dope. You know what I mean? That he broke that down. And these are things that I know, but what about the people who don't know? You know what I mean? Ebony, I got you. What about the people who don't know? You know what I mean? The risky jobs, and we should always pay attention out here too, because that's how we live, that's how we eat. You know what I mean? So he broke it down for anybody who not on it. And the 3 types of employment that are at risk. Number 1 are contract workers. Contract workers. I think that in itself, the purpose of people hiring contract workers is so they can have that flexibility. If you're a contract worker, they hire you and do those things for that flexibility. You know what I mean? They want to be able to say, we need this, we don't need this. We were looking forward to making this happen, but now we don't really need it. So obviously contract workers, you make good money depending on what exactly you do, but be very mindful that those types of positions and jobs they're highly at risk. So be very versatile, be very proactive on how you establish yourself, the type of contracts, the amount of contracts you get. So be very, very mindful of that. Number 2 was new initiative employers. So new initiative employers would be whenever a company wants to expand. Nice. Whenever a company wants to add new things to what they're doing, when they decide they want to cover new territory, add extra things to what they're already doing. Those are new initiative employees. They have a group of people. And if you're a part of that group, those are the first to get cut when things get tight. Yeah, those things get really, really, really tight. And those people get cut, all the new initiative programs, all the extra stuff. That's like shaving the fat. So be very careful with that. And the third one was event planning. Event planning or benefit employees. Very similar to me. When it comes to event planning, those are extracurricular things. Those are things that companies like to do to reach out and grab, get a little bit more attention, or do something nice for people that they appreciate, or people that contribute to their business. So whenever it comes to doing something nice, that's a luxury. You know what I mean? So if I decide I want to start hosting lunches for our 5 a.m.ers, man, I want to start doing this for whatever. Times get hard. Those are the first things to cut. Before I cut this show, before I chop anything down around here that we use, I'm going to get rid of some extra stuff on the side, to maintain or to preserve this. So, yeah, so be careful of those. And the two safest positions, which you could probably guess it. Any positions, any profit-making employees. If you're a profit-making employee, they're gonna definitely hold you. Oh, we're looking at a dead battery. Y'all bear with me for a second here. But profit-making employees are the number one safest, and number two was HR. If you work in HR or finance, again, make sure you make something to mark your first client. Love it when you hit your 100th. Oh, yeah. Okay, y'all bear with me one second. Let me, y'all hit that like button too. Everybody take the time to hit that like button. I'm going to take a few minutes and switch out this battery here.
Gotta get up early, nigga. Any nigga get up past 2 o'clock is not, it got no money on his mind. Always remember that. Any nigga who get up past 2 o'clock, if you get up past 2 o'clock every day, you 12, 13, by the time you 21, you ain't gonna be shit.
Shit, he really be fucking 10.
If you get up past 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock every day, by the time you 22, nephew, you ain't gonna be shit. Listen to me, I'm telling you.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. club. What up, Blaze?
What's good? It's your boy, the Real Chief A1, who is the Real Chief TV on YouTube. Shout out to Bad Boy Blaze and the whole 5 a.m. club. Waking up and getting your mind right to start your day. Shout out to yourselves.
Yo, what up? It's DJ Cy Mill. You're now tuned into the 5 a.m. club. Shout out yourself. What up, Blaze?
Let's see. 4:59. Shit, looks like you're right on time for the 5 a.m. club. Come for the positivity. Stay for the game. Shout out, Blaze.
All right. Let's see here. How about it? That's too far, huh? There we go. All right, so let's go through some of this. JD said, "Oh, Dewan shouted you out last night. Says he rocks with you and Ty super hard. What was Dewan on last night? JD, what was he on? Was he on his YouTube? Because he be on everything. What was he on? What was he on shouting us out last night? Jeff said, I work for a furniture company that's expanding, so I'm a vet, seeing new guys going through the initiatives. And yeah, DJ planning is a hassle, especially if you don't have a contract. Yeah, definitely. How do you sound like a disgruntled single auntie? Get down here to the new ones. Ebony, Dominoes, Chris Rock Show, YouTube. Oh, okay, yeah. I did see. I came across my screen. I didn't get to check him out yet, but yeah, he didn't like the Chris Rock Show. He did not like the Chris Rock Show. Yeah, Dewan. I mean, look, the rebels for the cause. This is Dewan Giddy Up. Very intellectual brother, very sharp dude. I like Dewan too a lot, man. Cool cat. I like his style and that really for the people. Yeah, so we got the safest position, profit-making employees and people in finance. So that's how you measure your worth to a company. That's how you measure your worth, period, man. Knowing what you add to it. So keep your resumes updated, keep them sharp. If you're a worker, stay tight, stay on it. Make sure your value is always there. You know what I mean? Because that's important. You know what I mean? Your value got to be top notch. Otherwise, you're expendable. Nobody wants to be expendable. Nobody wants to, you know what I mean? Be looking for employment at a time they thought they were secure and safe. also, I was, you know, I'm all about a deal. You know, I'm a deal dude. So anytime I get something, you know, at good rates, good deals, you know, I like to take advantage of those things. So I discovered this store in New York, so on my East Coaster, and Bethpage, New York, which is on Long Island. They have a discount store. It's called Everyday Crazy Hot Deals, and what they do is they get all return packages. Hold on. Wait, is it my mic? Can y'all hear me? Oh, still.
And you're Mr. Pink.
Why the fuck I gotta be Mr. Pink?
Why does it even matter? You just Mr. Pink. Just be that.
Man, that's easy for you to say, man. Your name is Mr. Pink.
It don't matter. Just pay attention and be Mr. Pink.
Shit crazy.
Let's go get that bag.
Cash rules everything around me. Green. Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. That's class on the track.
Yeah.
Backpack gang.
Yeah. I'm him. I'm that nigga in the coupe. I'm that nigga pushing through with a pocket full of loot. I'm him. I'm that nigga doing things. I'm that nigga chasing fame, but I don't even want that name. I'm him. They call me Cousin Sink. I got a pocket full of cheese. All I care about is money. I'm him. You want it, I got it, come get it. As if I don't, you know when I can get it. Please believe it,
Chase
I'm
a bag.
him.
We don't chase the hoe. Get to.
All right. Got all kind of goofy stuff going on this morning. Oh, man, y'all was able to hear me. Man, I wasted all that time. That was my that was the plug for my headset. I didn't even need that. Silly Negro. Yeah, anyway, so back to that store in New York, man. It's called Everyday Crazy Hot Deals. So they buy a bunch of Target returns, Amazon returns, and they sell it. Yeah, I was in that video. And they sell it, you know. So they just dumping stuff, man, at ridiculous prices. They stock it every weekend. So Fridays is when they stock it. When they stock it, that's when things are at the highest price, which is only $12, $11.99 on Friday, and it dwindles down slowly until Wednesday. So by the time Wednesday comes, you know, everything is 99 cents. You know what I mean? Thursday they close for inventory, and then they get right back to it Friday. So anybody in the New York area, yeah, go get you some goodies for cheap. I like things like that. I like ideas like that. You know what I mean? There's different hustles and stuff you can do, man. You can get stuff. I mean, I've seen somebody buy $5. They got a couple of OtterBox cases, you know, phone cases, cell phone cases and whatnot. And I think they got like a few of them for like $5, you know. And I don't know if you guys know about those. OtterBox is who I use for my cell phone protection. And I spent almost $100 on those cases. You know what I mean? But I believe in them. I stand by those. I remember the first time I bought one, a guy took his phone. I ain't jiving. And this is how what's funny is this is how I demonstrate that with my friends too. You know, when I'm telling them about why I make that purchase, he literally took his phone and threw it. Not on no soft pad, not on no cushion. He threw it down on the ground. I mean, at least 10 feet in front of him. Walked right over, picked it up, dusted off, and you know, nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with the phone. So I've been rocking with those ever since. That's just me, you know. He told me they were like for construction workers and anybody who went heavy, you know, not that I was a construction worker or doing heavy duty work, but, you know, sometimes I'm 10 feet tall. I'm riding in my truck. I don't know if y'all ever had this problem, but I set my phone in my lap sometime when I'm driving, you know, pick it up, glance at it. but I'll sit my phone in my lap, you know, when I'm driving, and my truck lifted. I'm sitting on, you know, 37-inch tires, 20-inch wheels. Plus, I got the lift kit. So if anything fall off my lap on my truck, is pretty much dead. You know what I mean? So if I ever dropped the phone and didn't have that protection, that phone is dead. That phone is no longer. So that's another reason I was purchasing those particular protective cases. So to get that to get one for $5, that's incredible. But you know, I've seen and you know heard people get several, you know, for very, very cheap. So that's cool stuff. Make me want to fly to the East Coast just to pick up on that deal. You know what I mean? You stupid, Barry. Real Chief said Long Island has too many hidden gems, from the beaches, stores, to even our history and hip hop, having legends like EPMD, De La Soul, Rakim, and many more. I talk about this and more in my More Than Hamptons vlog. Yeah, More Than the Hamptons vlog. That sounds dope. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make that that's gonna be a part of my weekly goal, is to go check out that More Than My Hamptons vlog. About a Real Chief. Yeah, More Than the Hamptons vlog. Yeah, I like that. I want to get back over to the East Coast, man. I haven't been in New York in a couple of years. But definitely when I get through there, man, I'm gonna definitely tap in. Yeah, I had a good time in New York, man. I loved it, man. It was real cool. Every time I go to New York, I go to the same place. I mean, I be sliding out. I went down to see the monument for the 9/11. You know, I got to go through Harlem, Brooklyn. I slide through and check out the Apollo Theater and whatnot. But every time I go through there, man, I'm always right there in Manhattan. I get there, I land in Manhattan. I stay at the Wellington. I'm just, you know, I'm a creature of habit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get a song, I like a song, I'm on repeat, man. All week you're gonna hear the same song all day. You know, something new and fresh that I'm interested in. But yeah, I tend to do that, you know, and I get to a particular restaurant I like, I know what's on the menu, I know what I like. Yeah, I get to New York, man. I'm in Manhattan, right there at the Wellington. And you think that I'm talking about some big old, you know, giant hotel room with, man, those rooms they're not tight, you know, but they're not giant. It's, you know, it's a very dope and historic spot. But you know, it's a place I stayed when I first went down there. I loved it, and I've been there ever since. So that's me. I hang out at the Wellington. They got the little restaurant downstairs. Yeah, it's the tourist area. Yeah. Yeah, that's real talk, man. I got to get down there and, you know, paint the town, man, and see what it do. So yeah, I'm definitely with that. I'm definitely tap in. You know, traveling is a whole other thing now too, man. You know, playing this entertainment, because you know you got people everywhere now, and I like to get the dope stuff. I like to know where to go for the good food, for the good deals, for the good whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's get here now. We're gonna add another part to the show too that I'm gonna introduce y'all to. Some of this stuff is, you know, it's my personal things that I'm into, but it's the 5 a.m. club. You know what I mean? Most of us have similar thoughts and programs anyway. So, you know, we should implement anything that works for us, anything that helps us, anything that builds us, anything that makes us stronger. And with that being said, I'm going to start doing a word of the day. You know, every day we're gonna learn a new word. If you know it already, beautiful. If you don't, it's a good game. So today's word is felicitate. Felicitate. Felicitate is our word for today. Anybody know the meaning of that? Beautiful. If you do not know, it's awesome to know, and it's an easy thing to remember. Sounds like facilitate, but generally we know what facilitate means. But this is felicitate. Felicitate means to congratulate. You know what I mean? Barry Beige and Honey C were amongst the first to felicitate me on the starting of my new show. You know what I mean? That's it in a sentence for me. You know, it's many ways you can put it, but felicitate. I'm about to say facilitate. Felicitate means to congratulate. I'm all about expanding my vocabulary. I'm all about understanding. So in order to understand, you got to be proactive. So felicitate, ladies and gentlemen. That is the word of the day, felicitate. JD said, I learned a new word for the day, man. So there was another term for oral love from a promiscuous. No, that's the other F word, man. That's fellatio. That's fellatio. You thinking Barry Beige. Yeah, felicitate. It means to congratulate. How about 5 healthy foods that'll keep you within a decent budget and add years to your life and you know and good positivity to you. And what I mean by good, you know, add good things to you is, you know, helps keep you looking youthful, younger, help you feeling good, looking good. Yeah, we stay felicitating over here at the 5 a.m. Club all day because that's what we're about. That's good game, Mo City Kane. So there was like on this list, it was like B. Johnson, good morning, welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. It's like 20 different things or 20 plus foods on this list, but I just got down 5 of us real quick that are budget friendly and very helpful. And the number 1 thing on my list was turmeric. Turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties that are really helpful. And again, of course, they have the antioxidant properties. Those are very, very positive and awesome things that can help you and good heart rates. Not heart rate. How would you say that? So this is why these words of the day come in handy. So you can use different words to express certain things. But yeah, promotes positive culinary things. You know, so turmeric is a Middle Eastern. It's found in a lot of Middle Eastern food, and it's becoming popular here in America too. You know, a lot of people are really catching on to that and really getting the benefits out of that. Another one is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, when cocoa content exceeds 70%, you know, anything that you have with cocoa that exceeds 70%, that's when you start getting into the health side of things. You know, that's when it becomes more than a dessert. It's also rich in antioxidants and potassium. Potassium are really good things. Really helps out. Yogurt is full of good bacteria. We need good bacteria. I've heard one of the strangest things related to yogurt. I'll share that with you guys in a second. But it can cure diseases that come from poor digestion. You know, it's also high in calcium. You know, nutrients that strengthens the bones and whatnot. So yogurt is a good thing. I remember a woman told me that it helps balances out the pH for women. Yeah, ladies, slap some yogurt down there and you're good to go. You know what I mean? Or fellas, do her a favor and eat your yogurt out her bowl. You never know. You know, avocados are higher in natural antioxidants, also rich in vitamin E. It also prevents premature aging of skin cells. Avocados, very healthy fats. Get you a bar of that. And one of my personal favorites is blackberries. You know, blackberries help protect your immune system. They're also rich in antioxidants. Anything that helps protect your immune system is at the top of the list for me. You know, there's nothing to protect you from, disease and stuff like that, other than your immune system. So anything that helps boost your immune system, salmon flavored yogurt. Hey, that's kind of funny because even though I didn't write salmon down, salmon is on the list. Just stay away from the farm raised salmon. But yeah, salmon is on the list. Salmon flavored yogurt. Talk about a healthy start. You know what I mean? Berry. Yeah, blackberries, man. Blackberries are awesome. I like blackberries. Those are definitely go-to snacks for me. I just like, I like stuff you can just pop and you get a proper batch of it, man. It's nice, it's sweet, it's, you know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, hair all over the place. Yeah, man. Say no to salmon. Now you can't say no to salmon. Salmon is actually good for you. Very good for you. You want the fresh, you know what I mean? A wild caught, not farm raised. Savvy Dave, man. We appreciate you, love you, bro. We see you tomorrow morning. Now let's get into our exceptional people in history. Today's our exceptional people in history today is Charles Henry Turner. Born in 1867, died in 1923. Charles Henry Turner was a zoologist, excuse me. Honey C, have a beautiful day. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, Charles Henry Turner, born in 1867, died in 1923, the zoologist and educator. One of the more notable things we know about Charles, whether you know him or not, or think you've heard of him or not, he's the guy who really put context to the intellect of animals, not just typical animals, but he studied ants. He the one that that let us know that bees see in color and that the hives, patterns in the hives really mean things, and you know what I'm saying. So he was very, very, very inspirational in the world of insects and other things that you find in the zoo. So shout out to Charles Henry Turner. Y'all like to look up him. Very interesting reading, especially if you got kids. This is good ways to get that in there. Charles Henry Turner. Yeah. B. Johnson said, most importantly, growing your own garden. That's one of the coolest things that anybody can do. We talked about that a couple of times here at the 5 a.m. Club. Agricultural science is something that we don't talk enough about, and we really need that. They shut these grocery stores down. A lot of us would be in trouble. So yeah, that's good stuff. Our next exceptional person in history is Mary Eliza Mahoney. Let me type her on out there. Mary Eliza Mahoney, born in 1845, died in 1926. Mary Eliza Mahoney was a nurse, and when we talk about 1845, and this happened to be a woman of color, so for her to be a nurse at a time like that, they put her through strenuous task. You know what I mean? She already worked 16-hour shifts as a janitor, doing pickup stuff around there. You know what I mean? So on top of doing that, she still ended up taking this course, the nursing program, in the area where she was from. And they didn't make it easier. They didn't make it easy for her. Let me put her name up here. Yeah, they did not make it easy for her at all. And the place where she got her nursing degree from, they only allowed one Black and one Jew per year. You know what I mean? So she was the one Black, and I don't know who the one Jewish person was, but yeah, she was the first to get her degree there. She did a lot of stuff for the community. When it came to graduating, you know, that was mostly a class of white people, and at that time they didn't particularly care for her or anybody of color at that time. So, you know, there was a lot of discrimination there for Miss Mary Eliza Mahoney. Let's get her name up there. So yeah, that's it for our two exceptional people in history. They were really dope people, really awesome people, doing awesome things at a time that was very hard, very beige, man. I know it's time for you too, man. Get to it. We appreciate you, man. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, so it was a very, very difficult time, you know, in history to be able to make anything happen, and these people to be who they are. And these are not regular positions. These are very, very intellectual people. So if you got this brother who's a zoologist, Charles Henry Turner and Mary Eliza Mahoney, being nurses and people of those prominent positions way back then when they didn't think we could even read or write, or we weren't worth anything. Imagine who those two people would have become if this was a regular world. I ain't even gonna say perfect. You know, if this is a regular world, you know, and the struggles that they had to go through to educate themselves or whoever educated them. Imagine if they did not have to go through those struggles. Who were these people really? You know what I mean? It's like if they allowed us to run the race with other runners, but we had to carry weights on our back, and these two people still were first place runners. Imagine if they didn't. Imagine if they were able to run this race fair. Imagine who they would be. Imagine their speed and their time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those, you know, those are part of the main reasons why they get exceptional people in history. We're very grateful for who they are, and I hope that they serve to inspire future generations. You know, so the next time your kid tell you something, they're struggling with this or they're struggling with that, you know, remind them of these people who did it, you know, against all odds. These are true riders. You know what I mean? You know, Tupac introduced against all odds to the most of you guys, but really, these are the people who were against all odds and really overcame. So shout out to them. Shout out to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Everybody tap that like button. It really that like button really helps with the algorithm here. It's greatly appreciated. It does wonderful things for the show. More than you guys know. We need to, you know, push this and get it as far as we can. Let it do what it does. I appreciate y'all for showing up. That's been today's show. And remember, if you got anything from the show here, we appreciate all love and contributions.
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, EBT. I take cash out, I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, EBT. I take cash out,